This is Ideally. Ideally is a new way to generate original ideas, and I'd like to show you a little bit of it in this video. So we'll start with the plugin phrases tool. Plugin phrases are essentially fill-in-the-blank phrases where there exists a blank into which you can put a word or a series of words to transform it and to come up with your own original ideas. So we've actually collected over 1,500 and counting of these phrases. As you can see, you can use it like a big swipe file here. There's loads of inspiration and jumping off points. But what you can also do is put in a word related to your topic, and we will actually put that word in the blank of all these phrases, and then you can have ideas jump out at you. So let's say I'm trying to come up with some ideas for a Mexican restaurant. So I'm going to put in here the word salsa and see what I get. So plugin phrases is going to come back with that word inserted into all the phrases, and you can see what it's doing here. It's actually going to bring results to the top that have an alliteration match. So things like, did someone say salsa, or salsarosaurus, or eat, sleep, salsa, repeat. I love the smell of salsa in the morning, and so on. So you can just put a word in, you can scroll through, and by default, you will literally just be scrolling through first alliteration match results, and then through our big pile of 1,500 phrases, just looking for things that jump out at you, funny ideas, catchy one-liners, whatever it is, just great inspiration. And anytime you like a phrase you see here, like I like this one, and I love the smell of salsa in the morning, and support your local salsa sounds good. So I'm just going to favorite them, and that's going to save those ideas for me in my ideas page here at the top. So I can come back to them later. They're not lost. I don't have to write them down. I can just save them, and they're all saved inside my account. So you can save ideas. You can also edit ideas if you want to change things before you save it. But that's how all the major tools in Ideally work. You are able to quickly save ideas and for them to be saved in your account for later. Now, this is not all we can do inside plugin phrases. We can put a word in, but sometimes you might think, I don't really want to scroll through like 1,500 phrases. That could take a long time. I want to find, relevant and appropriate results based on what I've put in here. So because I've put in the word salsa, and because I know that salsa is a food or drink, we actually have this filtering process, and we've categorized phrases by different tags. So we've got a tag for food and drink, so I can hit that. And what that's going to do is bring me back phrases where there is a good alignment between the phrase and the type of word I've put in. So because this is a food and drink related word, salsa is a type of food. We've got Sun C and salsa. We've got Has anyone seen my salsa? I run on salsa and sarcasm, and other food related one-liners. So tested positive for salsa, baby you okay, you've barely touched your salsa, and so on. So lots of ideas, and the idea here is this is going to filter them based on kind of food related ones, and we have loads of other tags here as well, so it's not just food. Activities, adjectives. So for example, let's do an adjective related to Mexican food. Let's use the word spicy, and we'll see what comes back here. So 'tis the season to spicy, take a walk on the spicy side, come to the spicy side, shifting into spicy mode, spicy vibes only, what's the matter, too spicy for you, and so on. So this is going to, again, give us phrases where an adjective fits really well into that phrase. So hopefully you can see some of the power of this. The power really is that we've got 1,500 phrases, that it's a great big fertile bank of ideas and jumping off points, and you can filter them by tags, you can filter by collections, and we have this built-in alliteration match as well. So that's the plugin phrases tool. Let me show you now another major tool called the rhyme and replace tool. This is great for coming up with puns. So anytime you're looking for rhyme-based puns, the rhyme and replace tool is here for you. So what's a word related to Mexican food or something like that we could use? Or maybe you could use like spice. Let's just stick with that for now. So I'll put in here the word spice. And what this tool does is it goes and looks for phrases where there is a rhyming word, a word that rhymes with spice, and it swaps it out. So it swaps out spice for that other word, and you'll see some of the results come up here. So have a spice day, spice to meet you, the spice is right, measure spice cut once, spice to know you, and so on. So you can see here this has brought back 96 of these results where it's taken spice and swapped it out for one of those words that rhymes with it. Spice cold, think spice, cold as spice, and so on. And then you can also filter these. We've broken these down into different kind of buckets of relevant phrases. So we've got idioms and sayings, we've got song titles, we've got visuals, we've got like Fisher Spice here, we've got memes, we've got song lyrics, and so on. So this is a great tool for when you want these kind of catchy one-liner little, rhyming pun-based ideas. And it's really an incredible fertile space, again, to find great one-liners for your headlines, for subheadings, and so on. So those are two of the main ones. Let me just favorite a few of these here. Spice Guys finished last. I need my spice, and so on. So then I'm going to head over to the My Ideas page, and this is where you'll see that it has saved those ideas from the plugin phrase tool and the rhyme and replace tool. So you'll see we've got here all the ideas I saved before. Support your local salsa. I love the smell of salsa in the morning. Now, one thing you'll notice here when you come onto this page is that you'll see the ideas that I've saved. They have this little color-coded bar on the side. So some are green, some are orange, and some are red. So these green ideas, what that means is it means we've gone and done a search for that phrase across the internet, and we've done a trademark search for it. So this phrase here, support your local salsa, we can see it's passed our unique check. There's actually 915 results on Google for that. I can actually click this link if I want to go and check those out. But we consider anything under 1,000 to be like fairly safe. It's fairly unique. We also do a trademark check. And as you can see here, there's 0 trademark matches for that phrase. So that allows you to find ideas that are original and to actually be assured that the ideas you're working on have not really been done before and that there's no trademark existing, so that you're working on original and safe stuff. So some of the other ones have come back with, higher results here, like I need my spice, not so original, but again, pass the trademark check. So we do that by default. Any idea you save gets checked for originality and for trademarks. Just another couple of things to point out here on this page. We do offer the ability to export your saved ideas via a CSV file, so that will just give you a bulk download of all your saved ideas. And we also allow you to synchronize this with Airtable so that you can push your latest ideas over to an Airtable base and have them backed up there as well. One tool I'd like to show you before we wrap this up is the Ideas Wizard. So you've seen me do the plugin phrases, you've seen me do the rhyme and replace tool. We also have this tool, which essentially allows you to do a big search across most of the tools inside Ideally. So here, let's say I want to do a search for spice and some other words. Let's do tacos, and let's do salsa, and let's do nachos. And we'll hit go. So I can put up to 5 words here in the Ideas Wizard. And what this is going to do is it's going to go to the plugin phrase tool. It's going to try all those words and bring me back the results. It's also going to go to the rhyme and replace tool. Again, it's going to try all those words and bring me back the results. It's also going to do a few of the other tools, which I'll tell you about here in a second. But essentially, this is how we can generate not just, a couple of hundred ideas, but actually more than that. You can see here we've brought back 186 rhyme and replace results, 178 phrases, and some of the other tools as well. So this is like a quick way to just look at results from all over Ideally, from all the different tools, and to get back visuals as well, to get back lots of different ideas from the different tools that we have. So that's all here inside Ideally as well. I'm not going to go into all the tools that we have, although some of these are certainly very useful and relevant. I'll just show you a couple more. The WordStorm tool is great when you are looking for related words to your topic. So if I'm trying to do ideas for a Mexican restaurant, I might put in here something like Mexican food. And what the WordStormer tool is going to do is it's going to go and find me words related to that topic, which are then really useful words to use in plugin phrases, to use in the rhyme and replace tool, and to use across the Ideally suite. So you can see here we've got kind of general related words. It's brought back verbs related to Mexican food. It's brought me back locations. It's brought me back adjectives, professions, activities, events, names, We've got some slang terms, we've got subtopics, we've got niche terms and rare words related to that. So this is really great for just sparking words. You can be on the lookout for words that you maybe wouldn't have thought of previously, and this is just a great kind of pre-tool to then use in the rest of the suite. Finally, let me just show you the Perception Puns tool. This is really great for when you have a topic or something and you're looking for phrases that include that word that you can maybe do a kind of play on words with. So let's say, for example, let's drop the Mexican thing. Let's say I'm doing something around a bakery, or maybe like a bakery. Let's doing like bread rolls or sausage rolls. So I'm just going to put in the word roll in here and we'll see what we get back. So this is going to bring me back any phrase across our database that includes the word roll. So we've got like roller coaster of emotion, a rolling stone, cinnamon rolls, eye rolling, heads will roll. So here I can have a think about, maybe which of these might work with a sausage roll or a bread roll. So I might say, heads will roll, that's pretty good. Or holy roller, that might work. Or I'm on a roll, that could work. Keep rolling, that's good. Let the good times roll, rock and roll maybe, and so on. So I can just kind of scroll through, and again, I'm just saving the ideas that jump out to me. Stop, drop, and roll, that could work. And those are all going to be saved again in my ideas, so I can come back to those later. Now, one final tool, which we've just added in the past week or so, is the ability to actually generate some visuals, some actual graphics based on the ideas that you have here. So I'm going to take, let's say, let's take some of these bread roll ideas or sausage roll ideas, and I can hit this button here that says actions, and I'm going to generate images. So let's say my subject is going to be bread rolls, and I can pick a style. I'm actually going to pick a style here called poster ad. Yeah, I'm going to pick a poster. So I'm going to create that. And what this is going to do, it's going to take those ideas and it's going to create a visualization. It's going to create a poster image using AI based on those phrases. So it's going to bring back results, and you can see some of these coming through already. Heads will roll on this one, although it's a bit weird there, but this one's come back pretty good. I'm on a roll. And these are AI generated images using the text from our phrases. And these are just great ways to get quick visualizations and just to see if those ideas that you thought might work, do they actually work in practice? Do they look legit? Do they look right? When we kind of mix and match them together. Keep rolling looks pretty good. Let the good times roll. So you can just kind of see things coming to life in front of you. You can kind of have very early kind of first draft visualizations or art directions for your ideas here inside Ideally. So that's a brand new tool. We just added it this week. It's a kind of beta tool and it's very early days. But hopefully you can see here over the course of the past few minutes, it's just some of the tools we've got inside Ideally, some of the ways it can help you come up with original ideas, and some of the ways it can help you visualize those ideas as well. So if you'd like to try Ideally for yourself, there's a button below. You can get a 7-day free trial right now. Just click that button, follow the instructions. And if you have any thoughts, feedback, comments, questions, just email me, michael@ideally.app, and I'll get back to you very soon. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.